Get ready to be amazed. Get ready to be transformed. Get ready to believe it is possible. You're entering the growth zone on the Guts and Glory Show with your host, Louise Scott.
Hey guys, this is Luis. Welcome to the Guts and Glory Show. I am your host, and I am excited that you're here. This is a place where we're trying to help you grow yourself and your business so that you can earn more and work less and enjoy the life that you were created to enjoy. And today I want to talk about this concept of the power of choice. Now, here's the interesting thing about choice. Everyone believes that that things are outside of their control. So if they want to make more money, if they want to grow their business, if they want to get more clients, that they have to rely on someone else. And recently I was talking to my mindset coach, and my mindset coach was saying that you have the power to choose what you believe. Like, you can believe that you are going to be successful. You can believe that you're going to make more money. You can believe that you're going to get more clients, and it will be so. Or you can believe that it's hard to get clients, that it's hard to make money, that it's hard to be successful, that it's hard to grow a business, and it's likely that that will be so. And it got me really thinking, and I started thinking about this specific situation when I was in college. And I remember going to college events. And if you ever went to college, or even if you didn't go to college, maybe you can think about high school. And I remember going to specific events where there was this guy, and the guy was not that attractive objectively. And yet so many people were attracted to him, and so many people wanted to be around him, and so many people found him so charming. And I remember thinking about this guy and asking, what does he have that I don't have? I felt like I was maybe more attractive. Like some people may disagree with that. But at the time, I thought, I'm more attractive than this person. I'm smarter than this person. Why is it that they are capable of finding someone, finding love or whatever? And what it came down to was his belief. He believed that he was hot stuff. He believed that he was charming. He believed that people liked him. He believed that people were interested in him. And what that did was that it fueled his behavior. When he walked into a room, he went and shook hands with everyone. When he walked into a room, he didn't have problems, asking the girl at the bar for a date. When he walked into the room, he danced on the dance floor because he believed that people liked him, enjoyed him, and thought great things about him. Meanwhile, I didn't have belief about my looks. I didn't have belief about my likability. I didn't have belief about the way that I was perceived. And so I would walk into a room timid, and I would hold up the wall. Somebody needs to hold up the wall, right? I would hold up the wall. I didn't dance. I didn't talk to anyone. And so I found myself reaffirming the belief that people didn't like me because I acted in a way that was unlikable. But that's the way it is with everything. And several weeks ago, I put this to the test. My business coach had essentially given me a challenge. I want you to find 3 new clients in 3 days. And the first day, it was easy. I was super energized. I got up, I went and I started calling, email. And I was able to find one client that I had been working on for a while, converted. I was so excited. And on day 2, I had a travel day, and I had to catch a plane around 6:00. And I had spent the whole day emailing people, calling people, texting people, and I just couldn't get through to anyone. And at 5:00, I sent my coach a message, and I said, I failed today. I'm not going to be able to sign anybody up. I tried all day, and I'm about to fly out. And so I'm not going to be able to sign anyone up. Well, boarding started, and they started boarding. I was sending them this text message, and they're calling my zone. And he responds back and he says, push past your circumstances. Push past your circumstances. Believe that there is one client that you can sign today. I mean, really believe it. Start saying it right now. Now, you got to imagine this scene. I'm at the airport. They're boarding my plane. I'm feeling defeated. How am I going to convert anybody at this moment? I mean, I honestly don't know how that would have been a possibility. But he said, believe it right now. I want you to say this right now. Someone is already converted. They're converting for me. I believe it's going to happen. Today's going to happen. There's still time. There's still time. And so under my breath, I walked back and I didn't get on the plane on my zone. And under my breath, I started saying, somebody's going to convert today. I believe it. Somebody's going to convert today. I believe it. And what I was going to do was I was going to say that a couple times and I was going to get back in line and go back on the plane. Before I get on the plane, they're calling boards. A phone call comes through. It was a number I'd never recognized. I'd never called this number before. It was from South Florida. And I said, this sounds like it could be somebody I had called before, but I didn't recognize the number. And I pick it up and the person says, hey, Luis, do you have a minute to talk about the program? My heart immediately drops to the floor. And I start thinking to myself, this cannot be happening right in this moment. This cannot be happening in this moment. And I said, yes, absolutely. Let's talk. And they're boarding and they're boarding and they're boarding. And I talked to him for about 10, 12 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. I walked him through the programs. I walked him through our conference. And he says, I'm ready to go. Let's do it. Send me the information to sign up. And I hung up the phone, sent him the information. He signs up. I get on the plane. I'm the last person on the plane. And I had converted the person. All because I chose to believe. All because of the energy that I exuded out. Now, I know there's somebody probably listening to this and saying, that is BS. It doesn't work. But I can tell you right now that the periods of life where I've had the greatest amount of success, the moments in my life where I've had the highest levels of output have always been in the moments and in the periods where I had the greatest level of belief about my ability to achieve. In the moments and in the periods where I had the greatest level of belief about who I was and what I was doing. And when I had that, I remember everything seemed to come so easy. But in the moments where I have lost that, where I've doubted that I could achieve something, where I've doubted that I could become something, it's always become so much more difficult. But it always starts with a belief. And one of the things that I heard recently was every single idea, the plane, the phone, the iPhone, the TV, the radio, every single idea that's ever been created, every single one started first in the mind of someone who perceived it, who thought about it, and then it became reality. And so if you don't have the life that you want, if you don't have the money that you want, if you're not living the way that you want, ask yourself the question, what am I thinking about on a daily basis? What am I conjuring up in my mind on a daily basis? What am I creating on a daily basis? And if you start asking that question, you'll probably find out that you have a lot of negativity in your mind and you're not believing. And I want you to know today, I want to say this today, belief is a choice. You wake up every morning and you get to choose if you want to believe in your success or if you want to believe in your failure. You get to choose if you want to believe in that client calling you and hiring you, or if you want to believe that it's hard to get clients. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen immediately. It did for me, and that was a powerful moment in my life. What I'm saying is if you believe, it is already so. And if you don't believe, it will never be so. And so if you want to get to the next level in your business and in your life and in the life of your family to leave a legacy, today you have to start believing. Today you have to start believing that it is so. And if you do that, your entire life will change. Thank you guys for joining me on the Guts and Glory Show.
You've been listening to the Guts and Glory Show. For more and to learn more about Luis, hit the website at luisscottjr.com. For consulting opportunities, hit 8figurefirm.com. That's the number 8figurefirm.com. We hope you've enjoyed the show. Make sure to like, rate, and review, and we'll see you next time on the Guts and Glory Show.